welcome back. This is Newfoundland and Labrador Studies 2205, Unit 2 on the roots of our culture, Section 2, Lesson 3, Video 1 for our lesson on Who Are Here, Inuit and Innu. I'm Miss Fleming and I'm ready to get started, so let's go. Before we begin, I have a few important things to highlight. In this lesson, we will outline the indigenous peoples who inhabit this land today. These peoples have a rich history and are the descendants of the people who were here, as we highlighted in the previous lesson. We have much to learn, as many written accounts have come from Eurocentric sources and interpretations, and settler archaeologists. What we know about indigenous peoples is rapidly changing as we learn more from indigenous knowledge bearers. This lesson will shed light on some traditional practices and history of the Inuit, Innu, Mi'kmaq, and the southern Inuit of Nunatukeewut. So let's begin with the Inuit. Labrador Inuit are descendants of Thule, which we talked about in our last lesson. Much of what we know comes from oral history and archaeological evidence. Traditional Inuit lifestyle involves a seasonal round, with groups moving around to find resources such as seals, whales, and caribou. Seasonal round, of course, referring to hunting based on the season of the year, following your resources. Umiat, which are large open skin-covered boats, were traditionally used to hunt large mammals, which some people still use today. The Inuit have many tools, including seal oil lamps, ulu knives, harpoons, and arrows made from slate, chert, bone, and other stones. In this map here, in the previous areas where Thule inhabited, highlighted in blue, is archaeological evidence of Inuit of this time. One-person kajait were also traditionally used for transportation and the caribou hunt. Inuit traditionally used dog teams to pull large sleds called kamutet for transportation in winter. Housing was seasonally adapted with summer and winter camps. And typically, people lived in single-family dwellings, not large family dwellings. Winter homes were traditionally earthen huts with sod roofs, and prepped up with whalebone. There were also a long entrance tunnel, which kept out the cold, and kept the heat in. These homes were well insulated, and heated with soapstone lamps. Summer homes were skin tents with whalebone frames that were easy to set up and move. Now let's talk about the Innu. Innu oral tradition states that the Innu have always been in North America. Anthropologists believe that the ancestors of the present-day Innu are the Point Revenge people, which are a recent Indian group of the Amerindians. The Innu moved into the interior of present-day Labrador around 1400 CE when Thule began to occupy the coast, as you could see in the blue on the map. The primary traditional resource for the Innu is caribou for food, clothing, and shelter. As part of the seasonal round, Innu followed caribou migration, living along the coast during the summer and supplementing their resources with fish and small game like beaver. Notched projectile points made from rama chert and straight-based bifaces are Innu tools that have been found by archaeologists. Innu traditionally traveled by canoe in the summer and snowshoe and toboggan in the winter. And their traditional homes are kapminuit. They can be erected quickly and made of bent alders, covered in birch bark and caribou hide. I'm going to ask you to continue to the next video, but before you do, remember to take a break if you need one. Make sure that you take a break for your eyes and give yourself a stretch, and I'll see you in the next one.